if you want to. Otherwise, it's going to be right here.
Yeah, I got it on my phone too.
All right, that's what. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabrakadam to all the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar. Thamba Shem Shai to all the sisters. I am Shibukay, Minnesota, with Lashawan Qadash. If you do not know what Lashawan Qadash means, it means holy tongue. All right. As far as so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, we have a native tongue, which is going to be, Lashawan Qadash. All right, Hebrew, ancient Paleo Phoenician Hebrew. That's it. It's not going to be the modern. It's not going to be the Yiddish. None of that. All right. And we can get into that another day. Otherwise, ancient Hebrew, the Paleo, this is our Hebrew. Okay? And this is for so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. So, let's get into it. So, Warrior, we are going to identify each character, each letter, as far as the Hebrew. Okay? All right. So, although we speak English right now, Black, Hispanic, Native Indians, that's not your language. We have to get into the habit of simply getting into our language. And this is our language, which is ancient Hebrew. All right? And also, too, I've been hearing that people have been saying Yahweh, Yeshua. That's not accurate Hebrew whatsoever. That's the white man's Hebrew, which is Yiddish. Once again, if you are a Jewish, you are not a real Jew. If you look at a color and you put an ish behind it, the ish is a suffix, which means kind of like something. It's not the exact same thing. Okay? So like let's see. A color, right? A certain color. Let's see. Let me see. You have different shades of red, right?
That's right.
All red is not the same color. You have different shades. You have a variation of red.
That's right.
Now, one red can be, a solid red. But then there's one that's a light red. It'll be reddish, not exactly red. So you have variations of it. So you have watered down versions of the Bible. It's the point that I'm trying to get to. And the watered down version is going to be the Jewish. Okay? The Jews. The so-called Jews, right? As far as the white people. Now, the real so-called Jews are going to be those in the Bible that meet and fit the description, which is so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians.
That's right.
And if you think that I'm lying, just do your own research and see for yourself. And upon doing your own research, make sure that you open up your front door, turn on the news, open up your phone, and see how Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians fit the description of those people in the Bible. But the so-called Jews that are living amongst us right now, they don't fit the description at all.
That's right.
I mean, I believe Christ is a black man. Last time I checked.
That's right.
Go read Revelations 1 through 13 through 15. And that should, solve that answer for you. All right? But anyway, this is our language. It's called the Lashawan Qadash, which means the holy tongue. And with the holy tongue, this is our language. Our language is not where we grew up from as far as captivity. There are many Black, Hispanic, Native Indian people who have grew up all over the face of the earth.
That's right.
All right? But understand that they speak different languages because of the captivity. And that's in the Bible as well. Because we have been scattered all throughout places, from place to place, city to city, country to country, continent to continent, all over the place. But we do have a true language, and also, too, captivity. Because of captivity, we have to learn this language that does not belong to us. All right? So you understand me if if I'm speaking English, you understand my language. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Come.
Right. He understands what I'm saying, but in our native tongue, a lot of people will not understand. And that's what we must get back to. This should be second nature, not English. All right? Because they also say that English is a difficult language to understand and to comprehend. That's what you're taught in school. I don't know about everybody, but that's what I was taught in school. It's not the easy language. All right? Anyway, let's get to it. All right, so what is this right here? Ba,
The,
uh-huh,
the,
uh-huh,
the,
mm-hmm.
K. Ch.
Slovakia. I'm sorry. So this is what?
Ba, ga, da, ha, wa, the, ka.
You want to say more aggressive though?
K.
Yeah, that's right.
Ta.
Mm-hmm.
Ya.
Mm-hmm.
Ka.
Mm-hmm.
La. Ma. Na. Sa. I. Ha.
All right. So before you say it, right, you know how you say a lot?
Tazza.
No.
Oh, I get that one wrong. Sorry.
Okay. I'll show you. I'll show you why. All right. There's a lot of people who name maybe Taz, Taz, or Taz, or whatever like that. That's probably where you're getting it from. But understand, this is made up of two different words.
Right.
I'm sorry, slightly. Two different letters. So you got to separate it in order to say it together. Make sense?
Yeah. Ta. Ja.
Ta.
Ta. Z.
Tza.
Tza.
Because, like, for example, right? You have a captain in the UPK. His name is Tsarya. And then you have another captain too, right? Right. Let me see. Tazaiwan. It still has, like, the first part of Tazaiwan is going to be Tza. And then the first part of Tazarya is going to be Tza. Right. Otherwise, how about Tazawar? Tazawar, Taza, and then Wa, and the Ra. Right. Tazawar. There you go. You know what I mean? So you got the Taza, the Wa, and the Ra, Tazawar. Otherwise, like, just using a few examples, right? You have, those brothers' names, that we know in the school. So the Taza is going to be the base of their name, right? And of course, it's going to change as you add on to other letters. You know what I mean? But I'm going to write this down too because I'm not sure. This might be a little bit not so. It might be a little blurry. So let me see. So this right here is the and a lot of the letters, right? These are all letters. These are the alphabet letters of the Hebrew. So the and this is what again? All right, G-A. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, this is what? Okay. This is what? All right, damn right. H-A. W-A. Z.
K.
It's like I am in the way. TA.
Comma, comma.
All right. What else? And as you see, I'm doing everything from right to left, right?
Comma, comma.
Because that's the Hebrew. Hebrew is from right to left, not left to right. In English, everything is going to be left to right. But in Hebrew, it's going to be right to the left. That's why I'm going backwards. All right. What is this right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. YA. What's the next one? KA. Next one?
La.
LA.
Ma.
MA. Okay.
Na.
NA. Uh-huh.
Z.
Say it again.
S.
So is that S?
Yeah.
All right. SA. I. So it's the I by itself. What else?
Cat. The.
No.
You will get it wrong.
No. These are not connected at all.
I mean, Slovakia.
Oh?
Yeah.
Okay, no sweat. Here we go. Once again, I did say a lot of them sound just alike. So that's a pug. So what is this?
That.
Okay.
More get that wrong.
No, it's fine. No sweat. I got you. What is this? What is that?
The.
What is this?
The.
What is this?
The.
And what is that?
The.
There you go. So put these two together, right? So say it separately. The. Say it fast. The.
Right.
Huh. All right. All right. So we got ya, ka, la, na, sa, I, pa, za. How about this one?
Also like it is, sir.
No sweat. So we got qua, which is a Q, A. You said right? Ra. R, A. What is this? Sh. All right. That's sh. And what's the last one? Th. Yeah, th. Yeah. So think of th as like when you say V or it look like V or th. Right. You know what I mean? So like, the end or the end. You know what I mean? So think of the as like that. The end or the end. So it's the. It won't be tug because there's another, something else that's right in front of it. All right? So let's read it from the top one more time. What is this? Uh-huh.
Ba, da, da, pa, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta,
Once again, separate that. Separate.
ta, za.
Once again, let's start. If you keep getting it wrong, we'll start all over.
Pa, ba, ga, da, pa, wa, za, ka,
Say this loud.
ta,
Tuh. Say it again.
ta,
Tuh. Say it again.
ta,
Tuh.
ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, za.
Let's say it faster though. You ain't gotta separate it. Okay. Like you ain't gotta wait too long.
Ta, za.
No, not Taz.
I mean, ta, za.
Right. What is this?
Ta, za. Ta, za. Ta, za.
So just say tuh,
Ta,
za.
za.
To za.
Ta, za.
Say it fast.
Ta,
To
za.
za.
Ta, za.
To
Ta,
za.
za.
There you go. So what is this?
Ta, za. Ta, za.
Say it faster.
Ta, za. Ta, za.
No. What is this?
Ta, za. Ta, za.
What is this?
Ta, ko.
No. Slide. I'm gonna start you over.
Ta, za. Ta, za. Ko. Ra. Sha. Da.
That's how you do it, all right?
Ta, za.
Yeah. No, not Taz. Don't put his Taz on there, all right? Once again, it's separated.
Ta, za.
Taz. That's right.
Ta, za.
Right. All right. Okay. So how would you say the captain's name in New York who does cross the line?
Want to cross the line? Want to talk about cross the line radio?
That's the only cross the line radio I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. How would you say the other captain's name? That's such as this right here.
Talk about Kaya.
This right here.
Ka.
But this sounds almost similar to this one right here.
Yeah, ka.
But you gotta put more emphasis on
Yeah,
this.
ka.
Huh.
Ka.
Huh.
Ka.
This is cut. You say it more lightly. This is cut.
Ka.
This is cut.
Ka.
All right. Like for example, right? Kataza.
Kataza. Okay.
You hear me? Kataza.
Kataza.
This is cut. I want you to watch me, right? Cut. Kataza.
Kataza.
You see the change?
Yeah.
Right. Ha. That's how you say it. Ha. It's ha. Because you gotta put in the H in there as well. Ha. All right. Like for example, right? If you have the word cheddar, right? You can't just say, okay. If you don't have the H there, it would sound like it's saying cedar, right? It's cheddar. You gotta put the emphasis on it. So how you see the word cheddar? Cheddar. So you want to treat it, you want to treat it similar like that, all right? So all right? Or I'm sorry, my bad. All right, you want to treat it the same like Okay. So yeah, you got right here, but you got You got and also too, when there's two letters together like that, you have to elaborate, you gotta draw it out. Okay. So yeah. So you know how this says this is what it says duh. But this it has two A's, so you gotta draw it out. Alright. Like for example, you know how people in the world they be like, what are you doing? Or I'm trying to use the slang. Let me see. A lot of Black and Hispanic people may be like, okay, you know the word dang, right? D-A-N-G. They be like, dang, like what are you doing? Dang can be, D-A-N-N-N-N all the way to G. You know what I mean? So they expand the word. So this you gotta say, good. You know what I mean? So this is cub, but this is cub. All right. Also, too, another word for this, the base of this word will be kata. Kata means sin in Hebrew. All right. Kataza means arrow in Hebrew, which you can find in the scriptures. You can find kata also too in the Hebrew. I'm sorry, in the Bible. All right. So yeah, give me a second here. Yeah, damn right, sis. Damn right. What? Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ. How you doing, sis? Good. Most High Christ. Good to see you. The water, sis. The water. We definitely appreciate that. Most High Christ. Everybody, Allah, Shalom, Lord Christ, warrior. How you doing? All right. So anyway, we done off of that. Just one more time. You ready?
Come on,
All right.
Ba. da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, za, I, pa, ta, la, wa, ra, sha, da.
No sign for us. You see how to stop, right?
Come on.
Give yourself an answer. It will take some time, no sweat. Because before this Hebrew class, I didn't know none of this. I struggled because I'm like a new language. I'm like, good night. Around the time I learned this language, our language, I was learning Spanish at the same time. I know this more than Spanish. Because I was in high school learning Spanish, and then I came into the school around the 11th grade, which is junior year. And I found out about our language, and it was nothing but foreign to me. You know what I mean? But what is so funny is this. I took 1 year of Spanish. I did very well in that class. I got a B. You know what I mean? So I did well enough. I cannot remember any Spanish words except for a few. I watch a lot of TV, here and there. A few movies with, family, friends, and things of that sort. But for the life of me, I could barely hold a conversation in Spanish, or Espanol. But as far as Hebrew, I can definitely hold a conversation. You know what I mean? Which lets me know this is where I should be, right here. All right, this is my language, not that language. Because once again, when it comes to other different languages, as far as the tribes, like for example, the Hispanics know Spanish, all right? The Jamaicans who would be, still part of the black ethnicity of Israel, so-called, black or whatever, they would know patois and, this language, that language, because they're from the islands, or they may know English because they are born in America, so on and so forth. And natives, right? The natives know Ojibwe. They know this language, that language. That's not our language at all. Our language, according to the Most High, He gave us a language all the way back to Genesis with Adam, right? And this is our language. The ancient Paleo Hebrew. That's it. Lashawan Qadash. Holy tongue. Okay, that's our language. All right, let's keep going. All right, so I want to get into what is called the 5 W's and the H. So the 5 W's and the H is pretty much like, what you will learn in school. Let me see. Yeah, it's pretty much something that you'll learn in school, which is, the who, the what, the where, the why, you know what I mean? But this is a Hebrew version, all right? Also, too, I want you to be a participant up there, if you don't mind. All right, so if you could just do pass I'll take care of this, and then I have to come up soon enough. All right, 1 second here, Salaki. All right. All right, so now we're going to get into the 5 W's. Once again, we already know what the 5 W's are, and the H as well. So what I'm going to do up here is simply just put in the who, the what, the where, and the when, and the why in Hebrew. And then we're going to have a participant. All right, which is a brother. All right, so I'll let you know when you need to be up here. All right. Okay. 1 second, it's a lot. Okay. Yeah, his voice is a little too loud. All right. Also, too, what's very important is that a lot of these words are going to have concordance next to it, which means that you can go into your Bible app and look up the concordance of the word and find it in Hebrew just to match it up. All right, I'll stop right there. Otherwise, so what I want you to do, right? I want you to write this out in Hebrew. But I want you to take your time as well. All right, so I put the first one on the board. Okay, it's going to be the who, what, where, when, why, and why. The reason being there's two whys is because there's two different ways on how to say it based on context. All right. So the first one is who, Maya. Now, Maya can be used for a lot of different reasons. When you think about Maya or Mayum, Mayum is water. So that's where you would get that from. Mayum is water in Hebrew, but Maya is not far-fetched from it. Okay? So based on the words, based on the Hebrew word, do you know how to write it out in Hebrew? No? Okay, I got you. Come here. I got you. You got it. So just right next to it, right? So this is ma.
Got to write that in Hebrew.
Yeah, come on. This is the ma, and this is the ya. I gotta do this right. Whatever ma is in Hebrew, and ya is in Hebrew.
Come.
You got it. But now, just write it right next to it, okay? And give yourself as much space as possible. Ain't gotta be super pretty either. You got it. Most High in Christ, don't forget your connectives.
Okay.
So whether it has connectives or not. So open parenthesis or closed parenthesis.
So underneath, right?
Huh?
Close or open underneath, right?
Right, yeah. So the ma and the ya, is it connected or is it not?
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't look connected.
No.
Boom, perfect. That's it. Most High in Christ, all right? Also, too, just give me 1 second here. Let me see. Give me 1 second there. I want to say, yeah, I got it right here. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's correct. So Most High in Christ. Also, too, you can find this right here. It's going to be. All right, so that's 4310. All right, so that is a coordinates number that you want to go based off of. Just find that. Okay. Otherwise, as far as what, you ready for that?
Yeah.
It's going to be ma. So M-A. Well, I want you to write it just a little bit bigger. Here you go. I want you to write it as big as I did as far as the first one. So I spelled it out for you. M-A-A-H. M-A-H. Here you go. No sweat. It's all good. I like the handwriting though. Most High in Christ. So that's ma. Ma is how you would pronounce what. Also, too, not too long ago, we actually went over. Let me see this real quick. Not too long ago, we actually went over a few sentences, and we used the word what. Not too long ago. All right. So with the ma, right? So ma in Hebrew is going to be what? All right, in Hebrew. Here you go.
What, right?
Where, yeah, or where. It's like where. Yeah. I'm just gonna have you write all the rest down, and then we already do the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So AH.
Correct.
H. No. That's right. H at the end. Yeah. I'll show you why. Okay. So when it's gonna be Mataya, Mathaya. Okay. Now Y, the first Y is gonna be Ma, MadawaI. The last Y is going to be La, L-A, and then Ma, M-A-H. All right, cool. I'll stop right there. All right. We are going to get into the hows as well. Just stop right there real quick. Go ahead and have a seat real quick. Otherwise, the water, clap it up for the brother. Hey, sis, you know what? Like you said, it comes more easier as far as the Hebrew than the Espanol. You're absolutely right.
That's right.
Yeah, damn right. All right, so, okay. Maya is going to be who in Hebrew? The ma is what? The ya is where? Mathaya is going to be when? The first Y, Madawai. Y, Lama. And it sounds so funny because Madawai is Y in English, but this is Hebrew. Lama is Y in different contexts, okay? All right. All right. Let me do this real quick. I'm going to separate these words real quick so everybody can understand. I don't want nobody to get confused. So ma by itself is a word, which is what? Word, a yeah, is that, when, mother yeah. So now, okay, I'm just do this real quick so everybody can understand. Ma, yeah. I'm separating it so everybody can understand what is being said. Ma, yeah is when. Y is mother Y. Actually, I can still put that right there. Okay. Mother Y is Y. Lama, these are really separate, but it creates a word which is Y. Now, mother Y, when you use this context, you want to think about all. So you want to include all people and Y. All. All right. Now, as far as Lama, this is the concordance 4100. And this is going to work every time. Whatever concordance you have, most likely 9 times out of 10, it's going to be 4100. Okay? All right. 4100. Just to let you know that this is a different context. Okay? Mother Y is all. When, mata ya, word, a ya, what, ma, who, ma ya. And then you got the concordance. All right. Now, Hebrew. I want you to write out the actual Hebrew. Are you done writing, or are you almost done?
I'm done.
All right. I'll let you take your time. It's lucky. You ready? All right. You got it. Go ahead. I want you to spell out the actual Hebrew. That's what. Yeah. Take all the time that you need. So starting with what? Because you already did who, ma. Yeah, so like actually, you know what?
What?
It's like, this is five, isn't it? It's a lot. Y'all bear with me, y'all. It was a little wet over there. That's a little better. All right, so yeah. So the Hebrew for this. So you got it. And so what you have is a chart, above to help you out. All right. So what the brother is doing, he's pretty much just describing the Hebrew. So we got the English, but he's going to translate it into the actual Hebrew. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Also, too, just for right now, we are going to focus on the Hebrew, and sooner or later we are going to tap into the actual Assyrian. But we just want to take it step by step, not give too much information to where people can be confused. Okay. No, I'm just watching.
Come on.
Okay. we definitely will check it, you know, check the work.
Come, sir.
Looks like. If you need this right here, go ahead. And just make sure that you're looking very quick, carefully.
Come, sir.
All right. All right, brother's almost done. You got it. All right, most on first. That's it.
Come, sir.
All right, no sweat. Most on first. I'll clap it up for you. All right, so you see here. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and check over your work real quick. So we got the what, right? Which is the month.
Yeah.
That is correct. We got the word, or where, how you said the word, or where,
Yeah.
based on your accent. Yeah. Let me see. I believe that, yeah, this is incorrect.
Come.
You know why?
Why?
No, I'm asking you. Do you know? I definitely know. Do you know?
Yeah, it's supposed to be connected. I see it now.
Okay, so I want you to show me the mistake. Yeah. So where's the error?
Let me see.
Actually, I'll do this for you, right?
Yeah. Good.
Mhm.
See the erases to that?
No sweat. You got it. Now, I ain't necessarily saying that you're wrong.
Come.
I was really asking a question. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Now, also too, honestly, I'll be honest with you, right? How you wrote it before,
Mm-hmm.
you wrote it just like this, right? I'm just gonna go a little backwards. You did it just like this, which you were hug, and then you did
Come.
or you did like that, or did you connect it?
Like that, sir.
Okay. All right. So if you did like this, that was wrong, right? Let's say that you connected the and the hug together.
Come.
I wouldn't be mad at you about that
Come.
because the H could have dropped off
Right.
from the
Uh-huh.
and the A could have dropped off from the
Come.
right? So if you would have did it like this,
Mm-hmm.
or you would have did it like that, I would not fault you.
Come.
because I mean, this is still a yeah.
Right.
So as far as Hebrew, don't focus too much on. Okay. Don't focus too much on the fact that it's right or wrong in the sense of this, right? So the fact that you wrote it out just like how it is, that's good enough. But now I'll let you know if you was way off, but actually you were very close. Because I mean, there are words in Hebrew where when you write it out, it can be like this, or it can be like that. So you would think that it's okay, the and the is connected, but in some cases it could be like this, where it's just the by itself, AH, and then the and the You know what I mean? So I wouldn't fault you for that. You feel me? But otherwise, that was very good. So yeah, that's right. Damn right. We'll sign Christ. Damn right. All right. So, yeah. All right. So the that's a sh. So that's an error, and that's a yeah. Yeah. So these two are right. The and the is correct. This is a sh. So what is this? Duh. And what is the th? I'll let you correct that. I'll let you just erase this part here. Or erase those things you want to. It's up to you. Just draw it exactly how you see it. Most on first, yeah. So it looks like an X, but one leg is shorter than the other. Right. That's the best way I can explain it. Then you want to add this part. All right. And then you go ahead and check. Let's see. All right. So when Mataya, the Ma, the Tha, and the Ya. All right. Mataya, that's perfect. All right. So Y. Mother Y, which is all. So that's when you include everybody. It's just like saying y'all. Y'all is you all, right? So we got the ma, boom. We got the duh, boom. We got the, what is this? I'm doing this on purpose. So we got the ma, the duh, and what is this? Was. And what is this? I. So the ma is by itself. I mean, yes or no? Yeah. And the duh? By itself. And then what? Together. So what exactly is together? What? I. Yeah, so the what and the I is together. Most on Christ. All right, no sweat. Look, I'm doing this for you so you don't understand, right? I'm confident. You got it. Most on Christ. So we got the mother by itself. Mother. Yeah. The what and the I is connected together, so nothing drops off actually. So the WA stays with each other, right? And then I is just by itself, so it stays with each other. So that's correct. Side Christ. So the last Y, right? We got this right here, which is what? It looks exactly how it sounds. Yeah, right. Love. What is this? Love. Oh. But what is going on right here? And you understand that I put these blue dots to separate it on purpose. So that way you can pronunciate it better. You know what I mean? So it doesn't look like a bunch of words just jumbled together. So this is LA dot MAH. So what is this? It looks exactly how it right. Yeah, it looks exactly how it sounds. Love. And what is this? Love. Ma. Lama. Lama. There you go. No. You said it right. Lama. Because if it was
Yeah, common.
that means that each word, so like each letter would be by itself.
Right.
Understand, right? These are letters.
Common.
Okay? And these letters have to come together in order to make a word.
Right.
Right? So love, when it's by itself, that's a letter by itself.
Right.
It's love. But with a ma and a ha, when it's together, it creates a word. Do you understand that?
Common.
There you go. All right. So ma and ha is not by itself no more.
Yeah.
When it's together, it's not by itself. It creates something.
Right.
So that's a word. So la ma. All right. And what does la ma mean?
Why?
Why? There you go. And when you look up the coordinates, yep, which is 4100, you will see in Hebrew. Oh, lama is why.
Right.
There you go. Right. What sign Christ? But now I have to add something to this as well. I have to add something to this one. To show proof, there's precepts that go with this.
Common.
So I'm going to erase a lot of this and just focus on one for a little bit.
Common.
All right. So otherwise, most time Christ. Damn right. Damn right. Most time Christ. Damn right. Yep. You got it. Damn right. All right. Most time Christ. All right. So let's get it. All right. Let's see. There we go. Hey, for those that are watching, like, subscribe, comment, share the content. Very much appreciative. Appreciate it. If y'all got any questions, please type it into the chat. Once again, this is ISUPK, Minnesota, with Lashawan Qadash. Lashawan Qadash simply means holy tongue, right?
Right.
This is the tongue or the language, because tongue simply means language. This is for so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people only, all right? And if you don't know if you are a so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, simply check out ISUPK everywhere, all over social media. We can also be on your favorite hate page. You know what I mean? As well, because ISUK is labeled as a hate group when all we do is love our people.
That's right.
And if that means that we have to get our people out of religion, out of drugs, alcoholism, trafficking, if you know what I'm talking about, any type of abuse, that's not hate. But if you call that hate, no sweat. But that is love. When we're trying to get our people to do better, that's called love, not hate. And if it goes against not including everybody as a whole, that whole mindset of God loves everybody, then so be it. Because God does not love everybody. That is in the Bible.
That's right.
And even the people who say that they love every single solitary person on the face of the earth, that's not true.
That's right.
All right. There's somebody that hates, a particular people based on politics, how they think, how they eat, how they feel, how they just live life. All right. So there's a lot of hypocrisy in what most people say.
Oh,
okay. But back to the topic, though. The oldest and real language that has ever been spoken, has been ever, recorded, is called the ancient Paleo Hebrew. All right, and you can find this in archaeology. You can find this in all your history books. You can find this in a lot of places. But just know that this is of the Lord, and this has been around much longer than what you think the oldest language is.
that's right.
And if you think that that is debatable, no sweat. ISUK Minnesota, you can contact us on any social media platform. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, you name it. And Google my business. Make sure that you search up ISUK Minnesota. All right? All right, so when. So let's focus on when for a second. All right. So we got it right here. You got the month, the stuff, and the yuck. Okay? So these are precepts, right? I want you to write these down as well. For those that are watching, make sure that you write these down. We won't have time to actually go over these precepts, but I just want to make sure that I do not forget to give you these precepts. Please write it down. And these are some heavy books. Maybe you read them, maybe you have not. If you have not, I would advise that you do. Okay? So NEH is short for Nehemiah. Okay? Nehemiah. All right? One second here. Yeah, Nehemiah, I believe, is towards the end of the Old Testament, if I'm not mistaken. So Nehemiah chapter 2, you know what I mean, verse 6. So Nehemiah, which is the book, chapter 2, verse 6. All right? Let's keep going. We got Psalm. You got Psalm chapter 94, verse 8. All right? And these scriptures are simply references to this word when. Just give you, more context. Because, just the Hebrew alone may not be, so satisfying. But to actually know where these words are located in the Bible, here you go. Okay? This is us giving you details on where to find these words and locate. And if anybody has watched Minnesota Lashawan Qadash class before, or like in the past, I would say probably like last year, I've actually went over this topic before, but I did it a little bit differently. But I definitely added these precepts. Okay. Yeah. And if y'all want to go back into that, you just gotta watch the Lashawan Qadash classes on ISK Minnesota if you want to find that. So Psalm 94 and 8. Let's see. So yeah, I put a little I put that right there. So also too, you got chapter 10? I'm sorry. Chapter 101, verse 2. So chapter 101, verse 2, that's another one. Okay? Just understand that I am separating it. We got another one. 119, otherwise 119. If you want to just keep it short and simple. 119, verse 82 through 84. Okay? And there's two more. So, when Mathaya, that's the Hebrew, this is going to be the actual scriptures, all right? Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 6, Psalm chapter 94, verse 8, and then it continues. This is going to be chapter 101, verse 2, chapter 119, verse 82 through 84. So the verses is 82 through 84. Now let's continue. We got Proverbs. Prov, Proverbs just to abbreviate it. Chapter 6, verse 9. Then we got one more. Yeah, Amos. Some people may say Amos, Amos. I say Amos because when you look at Amos or Amos in the Hebrew, it's Amawas. And Amawas sounds just like this. Amos or Amos. All right? So yeah, Amos or Amos, however you want to say it, right? Honestly, Amos. Okay? Or Amos. Amawas in Hebrew is going to be chapter 8, verse 5. Okay? But it really is Amos, though, all right? It's not Amos. So, yeah, that's it for that. Now we can dive into the how, okay? We can dive into the how very shortly. Give me a second here. All right, most high Christ, all right. Okay, all right. All right, give me a second here. Y'all bear with me.
I know exactly what they want. I know exactly what they want. Just be patient. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. Y'all keep the fame, I want the glory. Been that nigga, bitches never ignored me. Rich in spirit, little bitch can't afford me. Day one static, fix it with a 4G. Red beam on it, you think I'm recording. Kick in front doors, you try to backdoor me. We are not a gang, bitch, we are army. Book a den, you know I don't tell stories. Keep it 100 in the lightning. You niggas fake baby K name Adonis. Mini Drake, clip curl, but somehow I can shoot it straight. Insta clip, I can shoot for a minute straight. Turn this to the Super Bowl if I need to. I can hit your chief up with an eagle. Set you up on the score, but they lied to you. Why you letting them niggas mislead you? My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me? Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me? Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. You won't see it coming. I move like a crook, a thief in the night. So watch what you put. My aim precise. These bullets 12 inches long. A block away, I could take off the foot. Don't ask me no questions if you know my stance. Bitch, I'm the man, so thanks in advance. They mean a rifle on top of a tripod. If they ever tell you I was taking a stand, think I run up on me, but I'm way too advanced. Spinning with choppers, turn you into a fan. Can show you the steps, but won't hold your hands. They thought they could stop me, it ain't go as planned. How I get this far? Cause I took a chance. Really got ranked, keeping it a band. This ain't what you think, better think again. This ain't what you think, you better think again. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me? Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name.
All right, y'all. So I'm back. Had to take care of something real quick. Something very minor. All right. So once again, the Hebrew word for win, matayah, is this right here in the Hebrew. But also too, we have actual precepts that go along with it, just as a reference. Anything that there's a reference in Hebrew, you can definitely find it. Once again, you want to download a Bible concordance, which is going to help you out find out what a Hebrew word is. All right. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, like for example, if you want to find out what the word Abba means, right, or Abba, it's like Abba. Abba means father. Amma means mother in Hebrew. If you want to find out what that means, you have to look into a concordance, right? Everything that is a word in the Bible, it has a Hebrew meaning to it, okay? Now, let's say that there's a Hebrew, let's say that there's something that you are thinking about, and there's not a word for it. There's a way to create a word for a Hebrew word, all right? Or better yet, there's a way to create a word in order for it to be a Hebrew word, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So, like for example, there might not be a word for mechanic, all right, or skyscraper. Just think about these big words, you know what I mean, that you don't see. Just think about words that you don't see in the Bible. Okay, astronaut, maybe, I don't know. Space Force. You know what I mean? You probably won't see those words in the Bible, but there might be variations of words that will be related to that type of word or definition. And that's how you create a actual Hebrew word. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And also too, when you look at the dictionary, a lot of words are very similar to each other. That's why they call synonyms and antonyms, because they're variations of each other. Is it not? It's no different in this language. In every language, there's a word that plays off of another. All right? So yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, so here we go. Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 6. Psalm chapter 94, verse 8. Psalm chapter 101, verse 2. Psalm chapter 119, verse 82 through 84. Proverbs chapter 6 through 9, or 6 and 9. Amos chapter 8, verse 5, and that's it. Okay, now let's get into the hows. Okay, let's get into the hows. All right. All right, let's get into it. It's going to be about 5 hows. All right. So we got 5 of them. Ready?
Come.
All right. I'll let's write it down first. So we got 5 hows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Got 5 hows. And we are going to get into it. And the reason why there are 5 is because there are different contexts of each one. Now, because of time's sake, I've got less than 20 minutes. I'll let you see on your own and figure out from the coordinates, you know, which one is which.
Come.
Are you wrote it all down?
Yeah, down, sir.
Are you ready? All right, let's go. Actually, matter of fact, I just want you to write this down in Hebrew. I got this part there. Sweet. Go ahead and write this down as well.
Come, sir.
All right. Which one?
I'm good, sir.
Oh, okay. What's up? It's a lot if I mess anybody up. The last two is how long. It's a lot here. Those are the last two, how long. All right. You got it?
The last one, write it down, yes, sir.
So yeah. I got a little bit more to add to it, but I'll just save it for next time.
Come.
Sure. Actually, I want you to write it in red, possibly. I think red would be a good color to show up.
Come.
I just want you to write it in Hebrew, then we can definitely talk about it.
Come.
Ready? You ready? See 1 second there. All right, you got it. All right, so what I want you to do is simply write, each word that's in Hebrew. I want you, it's English in Hebrew, but I want you to actually write it out in the Hebrew form.
Come.
So you see how it's in the English, but I want you to write it in the Hebrew form. Yep, that's paleo. Paleo is going to be at the top. The Assyrian is at the bottom. You ain't got to worry about the Assyrian right now.
Come.
You got it. You're doing a great job, by the way.
Come on, sir.
Yeah, no problem. What's up?
So write it bigger.
Yes. Yep. There you go. And the reason why I want to write it bigger so that way,
I can see it too.
yeah, people online can see it and people in the class can see it as well. You know, it just means you right now, but of course, you know, in due time, people going to be, filling up these things. And also, too, if you want to make it look sharp like this, all you got to do, you just use like, like this.
All right, got you.
So I'll let you preset stuff. Yeah, take all the time you need that. There you go. All right, no sign press. What is that? A cup?
Cup.
Yeah, right.
Cup.
Mm-hmm. All right, so don't forget, you try to add on,
Yeah.
like your characters. Also, too, just make sure that you check your work.
Column car.
No work. What's it? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. And that's it. All
Okay.
right. That's all right. All right. That's it. All right. So let's go ahead and check your work real quick. All right. So yeah. Let's go ahead and check your work. All right. So. All right. So. Right now we got how. First one is a yak.
Con.
We have what is right here, which is a ya, and a ka, right?
Car.
This is wrong.
Car.
So why? It's supposed to be the ya and the ka supposed to be connected together.
Car. Car.
Because they know A right there.
Car. Car. See,
Yeah, kind of. But otherwise, how you wrote it out was absolutely perfect. That was perfect. So all we needed was this to be connected.
car.
So that's perfect. We'll sign Christ. Another how is mazah. We got the ma, the ma and the ha, and then we got the za. Now the za is correct.
They're supposed to be connected.
These are supposed to be connected. Yep. No sweat. It's all good. You still wrote it out perfectly. The only thing that was missing was just the connectors.
Car.
No sweat. Now we got how, another how, which is ma. We got the ka by itself and the ma connected. That was perfectly done. Most sign Christ.
Right.
You got that? Most sign Christ. So now, how long? I yeah, which is when. So we got the ma. I don't know why the shah's there, and then yeah.
That was connected. This was connected. These two words.
Okay, so this is the what?
That's the ma.
And then what is this?
The shah.
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 And what is that?
Yeah. No, car.
No. You're right. That's yeah, right?
Yeah.
But you see the problem, right?
Yeah. I don't see it yet.
Okay, look. I must say yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no I.
Oh, car.
And then also too, what is this?
That's shah.
And what is that?
The.
Is that the same thing?
No.
There you go. All right. So let me just help you out real quick.
I think I did it too fast.
Yeah, that's what I did say. Make sure that you check your work. It's all good. 'Cause I do it myself sometimes as well. So that's the yeah. All right. So, and then you have to have the the and the I.
Car.
You know what I mean? This is going to be connected because the A is going to drop off from the the.
Car.
So I yeah. I yeah. So no sweat. But you are catching on very fast, more than most people. Now the last one, how long? No. I do not. Yeah, so what is this?
What is this? Yeah, see that. So the
And then what is this?
ma.
No, right here.
Okay. No.
Yeah, you forgot the and then you forgot to connect the I.
Car.
So yeah, so I'm just gonna quit. So let me just write it out real quick. Yeah, so let me see. Yeah. Boom. Oh no, we already did that. So I, and then so myself and then
Car.
so I'm sorry. I no I
So
I want you to listen. I no.
No.
Because by itself
Mm-hmm.
and no is connected with the her.
Car.
So yeah, so this is really supposed to be an A right here with the dropped off.
Car.
So these are connected. This is by itself, and these are connected.
Car.
You see it?
Yeah.
if that helps you, I can do it like that as well.
Okay.
Just moving forward.
I just moved too fast.
It kind of, but otherwise, honestly, I'm very impressed. You actually did. I mean, you learned it very quickly. So, hey, most sign first, sir. Most sign first. Damn right. Most sign first. Damn right. My brother. You know that was beautiful. I mean, you did that so damn fast. I mean, it was minor mistakes, but you definitely did a good job. So, you know, if we could just move out the way so people can see it. But otherwise, you definitely did a good job. You know what I mean? Most people who do the Hebrew, it takes some time. But last time you been in Hebrew class was like months, right?
Right.
And you came back and you already knew exactly what to do. Although you had minor mistakes, no sweat, you did a better job than most people. So I definitely give you a hand for that. So, you know, all right. So that being said, it's 9 o'clock. I just want to say shalom, Yahweh Shalom Shabbat to the brothers, shalom Yahweh Shamar, Shah to the sisters, also to the water to the brother, you know, Trooper Kawan Yala. You did a great job out. Very impressive once again. Very outstanding work. Once again, this is not for everybody. This Hebrew is very intimidating. It's not easy, but it does get easier as you study it. Right? The Bible does say to study thyself to be approved, and that's what you must do. Okay, that's 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. All right. With that being said, shalom. See you soon. Shalom. Clap it up.